So this isn't an update, but I wanted to make a comment on a video I actually did, which is odd because I usually don't do that. Several weeks ago, I did a rant on nanobreweries, that there are so many of them popping up around the country. We've had thousands in the past probably the past 10 years or so. If you look at the history of breweries since the 1800s, went up and then went down during Prohibition, and then it started to come up a little bit. But since about, I don't know, let's say 2010, because I don't really have an exact year, it started going up and up and up, and it's been going like this lately. It's really been climbing. I wish my stocks would do that. Anyway, my rant was how many microbreweries, nanobreweries are out there that just pop up overnight where the people don't seem to have a clue what they're doing and make bad beer. I defend what I said because I have gone to quite a number of them in the past few years, and as I said in the review, most of them are really bad. Not all of them are. There are some good ones out there. And now what I mean by nano is usually considered 5 barrel or less. Microbrew tends to be 7, 10, 15, 20 or more. Anyway, so back to the point. The nano brewery owners I've talked to, and there's only been a handful of them, I think only one I talked to told me that they hired a consultant. The rest of them either learned just by reading articles or asking their friends or somebody they know's a brew, but they had no professional experience. Now, comment I had that was saying, well, you don't necessarily need that. Not all chefs went to school. Well, that's true. That is true. I don't think you necessarily need to go to school to be good at what you do. But you need some kind of training from someone who is good at that. Here's why I say that. If I was just learning to cook at cookbooks and that's it, I wouldn't have a lot of faith in myself unless I'm already, just naturally gifted at that, and I'm not. So I think learning from somebody who's already very highly skilled, maybe was a chef or has worked with chefs, I think that makes a difference. When I was working in the brewery myself, I volunteered under several brewmasters, and they corrected me on many things that I was wrong about. And these guys were all professionals. Well, when I tried to pass that on to some of these other people, told them, well, this is what I've heard from professionals. Yeah, well, whatever, we're doing it our own way, and they certainly can, but they were not good at it. Now, the nanos and micros I've gone to in the past, just say 3 years, that are new. There's been one I've gone to that actually has very good quality. And I asked the owner, did you go to school? Did you do anything? And he said, no, but we hired a consultant. The other ones I've gone to that I've written reviews about, that have nothing good to say about, all of them either self-taught or they just learned from friends and asked other people to brew. And I could tell that they're not good. They're terrible. Well, another part of the comment was, it's nice to have a big selection. See, I don't agree with that because, okay, there's McDonald's out there, and McDonald's is on every other street corner, kind of like Starbucks. Doesn't mean they're good. So let's say that there are, hundreds of independent burger joints throughout the country. They're popping up all the time. Just a little fast food, $2 hamburger. It's like, wow, it's just nice to have another one. If they all taste the same, what's the point? If you go, it's $2, it's not that good, but at least it's something. Don't you want quality for your money? I don't think more selection is good if the quality is not there. So what good's it going to have? Why would you want a far bigger selection if it's really all the same flavor, or if the quality is just bad. Why would that do any good? You're just amplifying low quality. Now, I mentioned as well that almost all these breweries, in fact, I think all of them have stellar reviews. Oh my God, best beer ever, love it, amazing beer. Well, but I've also, as I said, had owners tell me that several customers come in there, they just want liquor. They don't care what they're drinking, they just want to get drunk. Or, it's all the same to them, whatever. And it's not all the same. So an Angus burger is just as good as a $2 McDonald's burger. Same thing, right? So yeah, I just don't go to them anymore. But that's why I rant about that, because I I don't care if there's. I'd rather have 20 stellar than 200 low quality, because the 200 I'll never go to. I have a list of breweries I just don't go to anymore because they're terrible. Their quality sucks. And my lady, who's much more forgiving than me, she's even gone there with me and said, "This place is horrible. How they stay in business?" It's because people want liquor. They're extremely forgiving, and they just want to get drunk. Not everybody, but pound for pound, I've sat next to people go, I don't care. It's beer. I just want beer. So then go get PBR. Go get a Coors. Go get natural ice. Anyway, I don't think having more selection is uh, is great if the quality is all the same, if it's all low quality. And I find the ones I've gone to, probably 90% of them are just low quality. Do you need professional training? No, but you need someone who's been in the industry, knows how to make good beer, knows a process. Just because you use Mr. Beer or some other kid at home and you've done that for a couple of years and you maybe upgrade to extract brewing and you've given all your friends something, your 5 gallon batch, does not mean you can brew commercially. Brewing at home and commercially are totally different in every way. The basic process, yes, but other than that, I mean, the formulation, the cleanliness, all that stuff is so different. So that's why I was ranting about that, and I still stand by my words. If hopefully some of these places shut down because your quality is just not good. But as long as people just want liquor and they don't care what they drink, they'll stay in business. But look at McDonald's; their quality, in my opinion, is terrible, but they stay in business. Some people just don't care. All right, whatever. That's all I have for this.